Rebels and activists say government forces used chemical weapons that killed hundreds of people in several neighborhoods last week. The government denies the allegations and has accused the rebels of using such weapons. UN inspectors spent several hours in the southwestern suburb of Moadamia on Monday before returning to their hotel in the capital. Moadamia is one of several rebel-held districts where the August 21st attacks allegedly took place. The UN team met with doctors and survivors of the attacks at a makeshift hospital and took samples. Earlier, en route to their mission, the UN inspectors were fired on. Khalid Saleh is a spokesman for the opposition's Syrian National Coalition.
There is a line that separates the rebel-controlled area, the Free Syrian Army-controlled area, and the Assad-controlled area. Before the inspectors crossed this side that is controlled by the Free Syrian Army, sniper shots were fired at them. As far as I heard from our contacts on the ground, Syrian coalition members actually who are on the ground, the inspectors are safe. They were not impacted. However, their car was hit several times.
Western powers say they believe forces loyal to Syrian President Bashar al-Assad were responsible for last week's chemical weapons attacks. Leaders of the United States, Britain, and France have been discussing what action to take in response, raising the prospect of Western military intervention. Mr. Assad warned in an interview published Monday in a Russian newspaper that any U.S. military intervention would fail. Speaking from Moscow Monday, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov warned Western powers against any military intervention in Syria without a UN mandate.
Let me stress once again, even if we were to put aside a legal aspect as well as a moral and ethical aspect of all this, specific consequences of foreign intervention without the sanction of the international community will only lead to a rapid deterioration of the situation in the country, which they claim to be saving from dictatorship and where they want to institute democracy.
U.S. Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel, speaking while on an official visit to Indonesia Monday, said the United States would not take action in Syria on its own.
If there is any action taken, it will be in concert with the international community and within the framework of legal justification.
The highest concentration of casualties from last Wednesday's attacks were reported in the eastern Damascus suburb of Ghouta. It was not clear when the UN team would visit that location. The United States has criticized Syria for not allowing the inspectors into the site until 5 days after the attack. Jeff Custer, VOA News.